We're about to begin the taste test, and this one is first. Open your mouth.
Good morning, cheese. Good morning, guys. How y'all doing this morning? And good morning to y'all. Hope you guys are having the best day ever today. It is, there's just stuff around the farm that has to be done, but that doesn't mean you have to like it. I mean, it really doesn't. And there's several chores out there that are not on my favorite list. One being cleaning out the chicken coop. Now, we do this pretty much weekly, and it's not hard and it's not strenuous really, but it's not one of my favorite things either. It's really not. I tell you something else that I don't enjoy doing, and that is unloading feed. I really don't. I don't know what it is. Again, it's not super hard, and even though you are lifting 50-pound bags, a bunch of them, but I don't know. There's two chores I really don't like doing, but we got to get this done. We can't let the chicken coop get too nasty. So weekly chicken coop cleaning, and then we're gonna move these guys. Not today though, because we gotta put them up at night. But I talked about it before, but we're gonna move these guys over to this plot right here. This is where the pink eye purple hull peas were planted, and let them have this area for a little bit. And in the meantime, this plot here, I think we're gonna bush hog it. Then we're gonna till it. And I'm gonna run the spring harrow through it. And then I think I may throw a tarp on this, what I may do. Or I may order some more sun hemp. I'm gonna plant sun hemp over here. One of the two, we're gonna get this area ready for gardening. I don't think we're gonna plant anything here, because this is where I planted my fall garden last year. So we may tarp it, kill all this off, and then plant a winter cover crop here. I think that's probably what we'll do. But the chickens should have plenty to eat over here. I know there's some peas on the ground. It's gonna be a great spot for them. They should thoroughly enjoy that. And then they'll get this cleaned up for us and fertilized for us. And then we'll do the same thing with this bed. We'll till it and either tarp it or plant a winter cover crop there as well. I was just telling everybody, this isn't one of my favorite things to do.
Well, it's got to be done, so favorite or not.
It's got to be done. I know it's got to be done, and I'm sure everybody out there has chores that they do at their house or their garden or their farm that they don't particularly care to do.
Yeah, you know what one of mine is?
What?
Grocery shop.
I don't
you know what another one is?
What?
Cook meals.
You don't like grocery shopping and cooking meals?
Well, not when I don't have time.
Yeah.
Nobody, I don't think, likes to grocery shop.
I was just saying, this is one that I don't care for, and unloading feed. I don't know what it is about unloading feed that I do not care for.
Well.
But we're gonna get it done.
Yep, we push through.
All right, as bad as I dislike this, coop is clean, or their weekly cleaning. So now, this evening, we'll lock it up and move it first thing in the morning.
That's right. But do you want to put the new nesting box in first?
Yeah, let's do it.
Well,
let me see what, I think it's a Phillips head. I'm gonna double check.
You know.
Yeah, it's Phillips head.
With my addition of my new chicks that I'm growing out.
Yes.
We knew that we would need more nesting space, and I'm thinking it'll fit if we just move that one on down to the end.
Yeah.
Don't you?
I think so.
If not, we'll make other arrangements, but.
I think it'll fit. I didn't measure it.
Well, it's 4 foot, so by my eye, it will fit.
It'll fit, okay. Let's see. All right, so we went with the same exact nesting box we already got. We love that nesting box. Bad thing is that I do got to put it together. It's good many little parts here and there. We do love this box. We're not sponsored by this company at all. This come from Best Nest. It's the rollout nesting box. Hen Gear makes one. I think Premier One makes one that's a rollout nesting box. Ever since we got a rollout nesting box, the eggs are almost 90% always clean. Every now and then you get one, but for the most part, always clean. Which is huge when you're trying to sell eggs. All right, let's see if we can get this thing put together. All right, got it put together. Now, let's go see if it'll fit.
All right, girls, coming in with a new nest.
I guess set right. We can set up here.
Yeah. You got that side?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go all the way to the end, and then we'll pick it back up.
Yeah, I think it'll fit in there good. I don't think we'll have a problem.
Hmm?
I don't think we'll have a problem. I think it's gonna fit. You got it?
We go in first.
Yeah, you gotta go in first.
All right, we'll set it down.
Yeah,
Ready when you are.
let's go.
You know what's gonna happen.
What?
They're gonna all want to be in the new box.
You reckon?
I'm gonna let you eyeball it because my eyes aren't straight. Something.
That looks good right there. See what you think.
Looks
That'll work.
great.
We got y'all fixed up.
We all got 8 foot of nesting boxes. That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot of nesting boxes.
They say that one nesting box is for 50 chickens, if I'm not mistaken. So that would be 100 chickens?
Yeah.
Is that the way you calculate it?
That's right. I'm not saying that they're exaggerating a little bit, but I don't know if I'd want one of these for 50 chickens.
I don't know either, Dyson. So now, all we have to do is come back and make sure everybody's up tonight.
Yep,
Right?
that's right.
And in the morning, we'll give these babies some new ground.
I'm be curious tomorrow to see which nesting box got
I'm
the most
telling
eggs.
you, I know what's going to happen. They're all going to go to the new one.
I'm curious.
What do you think?
I think it's gonna be 50-50.
She said she's fixing to check it out.
Look at
Go on,
you.
girl.
Get up here, girl.
That's the old one. Yeah, you can walk all the way across.
Who is in there?
That's what she looks like.
Who's in there?
Who's in there? There is a bird in there.
Who's in there?
Is that you, Lucille?
Well, she took the old one.
So I may be totally wrong.
Look out, Dolly. We gotta go to the compost bin, girl. Look out. Go on up. There you go. She came straight in here and chose the old box
I bet I am just totally wrong.
and got ran out.
And got ran out.
She went in there and somebody ran her out.
Why would they do that?
Oh no.
You got a black one behind you waiting to come in.
Girl, get in the new one. There's nobody in it. That old one's broken in though.
Yeah.
Get in the new one. I hear you, Ryan.
She's like, where did this come from? They're pretty smart, aren't they? Look, there she goes.
Go in there, girl. Go in there, girl.
She said, there's nobody in there. Make sure nobody's watching you.
There's nobody in there. Get in there.
You sure there's nobody in there? Oh, this is nice.
Nothing like the fresh scent of a brand new nesting box. you know, like you get a new car.
Yep. She's gonna give that a 5-star review, I bet. What do you think?
Yeah, she's gonna give it a 5-star review.
I must say this is by far the best chicken coop and nesting setup that I have ever laid in. 5 stars.
Jason,
Yo.
guess what?
What's that?
Snow White has laid another egg.
So what's the total up to?
This makes number 6.
6. I was thinking 4.
No, this makes number 6.
6. That's half a dozen.
Yeah, that's a lot of eggs. I mean, you just think about it. Miss Lewis, you know, she just laid
And I
a
have
clutch.
4.
She laid 4. This lady, she ain't quitting.
She ain't quitting.
But I'm thinking something.
Well, I was going to tell you that I've had so many people tell me that peacock eggs are a delicacy and that don't be scared and don't be this,
That's
don't
what
be
I was
that.
fixing to suggest is why don't we taste it? Why don't we see
Well,
what
we're
it...
going with this, let's try this majestic egg.
Okay, now, how do you want it cooked?
I don't care. Either fried or scrambled. It'd be hard to scramble one egg.
Yeah, it would be hard to scramble. I
Let's
think
just
you
fry
get
it.
the most taste out of the fried one.
Let's just fry it.
Well, let's do this.
Okay.
So I got a few eggs that didn't make up a dozen.
Yeah.
All right?
Are we going to do a taste test?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if you can tell the difference.
Okay.
Because, you know, when you did talk about it, I saw people saying that it tastes like a chicken egg.
Interesting.
But
Now, we have done blind taste tests in the past, and we
not
did
with
it.
a peacock egg.
Didn't
though.
do a peacock egg. We did a goose, duck, chicken, and turkey.
That's right.
And duck being the worst tasting to me and Mary Carl. Goose was second. Turkey coming turkey really coming second, and the chicken was first. And that was a blind taste test. And me and Mary Carl had the exact same order.
I
Yeah.
was the writer. But I'm going to try this. I mean, I'll know which one's which,
Yeah.
obviously, but I want to see what it tastes like. I'm curious.
I'm curious too. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. If y'all never saw mine and Mary Carl's blind taste test video,
It was a long time ago.
it was a
y'all.
long time ago. I'll put a link down at the bottom for those that haven't seen it, and y'all can go watch it.
All right, I'm going to go grab, are you ready? Are you finishing up?
I was just cleaning up and
Okay.
just getting ready.
Well, I got a refrigerated
Okay.
chicken egg.
Okay.
I'm waiting on a dozen.
Okay.
So I'll grab one of those, and then I'll grab Snow White's. Go look at it.
Peacock egg. I'll go look at it.
It kind of fooled me because it's right when you walk in the door.
Okay.
She's made a little nest area.
Let's go look at it. Snow White. Hey,
Huh?
you know what I'm thinking?
What?
She lays one more and she got the 7 drawers. I'm just saying.
Oh, goodness.
Snow White, and there it is. Mama said you've laid 6 eggs. One more, give us 7. We can complete the circle with Snow White and 7 drawers. But we're going to take this one and see what it's like, girlfriend. All right, here we go.
All right, so,
Look at the size difference.
well, I was going to say, the reason I thought I didn't have a dozen, but I remember now that I set them aside because they were smaller than the rest. This is not an average size chicken egg.
No.
I didn't want to sell it to anybody because,
Right.
you
We
know.
want to have nice size eggs.
But I gathered 2, so that way you can,
Okay.
have a good bite to compare.
Her egg is fat though.
It's fat and round, which is,
Almost perfect circle.
it's a different shape than what Miss Lewis's was, and shapes are according to the bird.
Oh, really?
You know, I've always been told that the shape of the egg that a bird lays is the same shape it'll be the rest of its life.
Yeah, because we got one chicken that lays this long,
I was fixing to say,
oblong looking
I
egg.
don't know if that's 100% accurate because you have to imagine that chicken that lays that long oblong egg sometimes lays one like this.
Yeah, because we'll get fairy eggs
I mean,
and small eggs, random.
I don't know. I don't know how true that is, but I do know that her shape is different than
It is different.
our other
Yeah.
peahens.
Yeah, that we don't have a chicken that lays no egg like that.
No, no. No, I mean, our peacocks.
Oh, yeah.
Our peahens' eggs are
Regular.
Lewis
A regular shape.
and Ozella, they were longer.
They wasn't fat like that.
Ready to try a peacock egg? Huh? We're going to try one, see what it's like.
All right, so you want to see what it looks like
Yeah,
first?
let's see what the
All
peacock
right,
egg
this is
looks.
a peacock egg.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard.
Is it?
I'm like, I had to hit it twice real hard. And the shell, oh my gracious.
It's a big old
It's,
yolk in it.
feel how thick that shell is.
Oh, my gracious.
I want you to feel it compared to a chicken egg. Feel how thin. I mean, you can visibly see the difference. How
Wow.
thick that shell is.
Interesting. I guess we never cracked open a peacock egg, have we?
Mm-mm.
You can see the difference between our free range out and the fresh
a
open.
little bit of difference, isn't it?
Yeah. But that's okay.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. She's safe.
She's safe. So we got the perfect plate to put the peacock egg on, so we know it's the peacock egg, and then the chicken egg's gonna go here. We didn't have a chicken plate, or we would have put it on there, but I mean that's perfect right there. Perfect.
Perfect. Sure did sprout. Looking different, didn't it?
All right. You say they look different?
Yeah.
All right. I can't see nothing, and don't put nothing.
See if you can see.
I can't see nothing, girl.
You can't see.
Ah.
All right. I'm going to show the camera without saying anything, and I think they'll know which one is which.
You tell me when now.
Will you just wait just
My
a minute?
mouth's gonna be open
You
like a
know
little
that
bird.
I just got it out of the pan, so
Oh, it needs to cool off.
yeah, we don't want to scald you.
I don't
Then
have-
you won't taste anything.
I don't need to go to ER. What happened to you, sir? I was eating a fried peacock egg.
I burnt my taste buds right clear off.
Got 2nd-degree burns.
All right. So I'm showing the camera. This
Okay.
is the other one. I have a bite of it. And I'll show y'all before I... Again, before...
I think I need some water.
Of course you do. Let me see.
Just fix me a little cup.
You might want a lot of water.
Oh, goodness.
Especially if you don't like it. All right, the water's going to be right there. I'll show it to you.
It can't be worse than that duck egg.
We're about to begin the taste test. And this one is first. Open your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And get you a good bite. All right, so this one obviously is second. You didn't drink water in between. So far, what do you find?
First one's better.
First one's better. What's the second one like?
The texture's a little weird.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you want to do it again?
Yeah, we'll do
You all
that.
cleaned up?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm
Okay.
showing the camera. This is what we're doing for the second one. Do you remember which one that was? The one you did like or didn't?
I couldn't tell yet.
And this is the other one. Got you a big bite, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. I couldn't tell quite as much then. I feel like I got more of the yolk that first time, maybe. But
Are you actually...
the
Well,
first time, I like number one. I like number one. Number one, I would bet was a chicken egg.
okay, what about second time?
Second time, I felt like the chicken egg was number two. The first one, I think, was the peacock.
Okay. Guess what?
What?
You are correct.
Was it?
Yes.
The texture's different.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what I think. Okay. Peacock egg for me. I'm not doing the blind.
Yeah. The flavor's not bad. The texture's off.
I don't know.
You'll know when you eat this one.
You think?
Mm-hmm. At least I did.
Yep. All right. It's almost like this one is fluffy.
It's got a, I don't know how to think, and almost like the pancake. You know, sometimes you cook it and it's done, and you hit that one spot where
it's raw.
It's not all the way done, but that is completely cooked.
Oh, yeah.
But it's got a, it's just, I can't explain it to you. The texture is different though. I knew it right off the bat.
It's different.
It's different. Wasn't bad though.
No, it wasn't bad at all.
But chicken wings again.
Chicken wins again. That's why we have, well, what did we say our nesting boxes will hold? 100 chickens.
100 now, allegedly.
100 eggs a day. It's a lot, isn't it?
That's a lot.
Complete.
Yesterday I said unload and feed and clean out the chicken coop with some chores that wasn't on top of my list. And when it's 110 outside, moving the chicken coop is not high priority on my list either.
Jason, I'm starting to think we might have chose the wrong profession.
Yo, me. It takes a little while to move it.
It does.
It probably takes us roughly 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, and that's if everything's ready.
If everything's ready, all said and done. You know, adding the shade cloth makes it a little bit longer, and the ground's super hard because, you know, we had them 3 weeks of rain, but now it's right back to no rain, so everything's dry and hard, and so that, you know, that adds to it, but it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it. Chickens are on fresh ground. They enjoy it, and they're going to till and eat bugs and eat weeds and eat leftover peas and fertilize the garden. And I'm curious to see how many eggs are in the new nesting box.
I retract what I said, if that's possible.
All right. All right,
you want me to
girl.
go ahead and let them out?
Let them out. They're going to love it. Come on out, girls.
Are y'all ready?
I know they are.
Come on, get out from behind the door. Come on, Ryan. Come on, everybody. Y'all come on. Oh, I see girls in the nesting box in the new one.
All right.
That one made a grand entrance.
I know there's a lot of peas on the ground. Just ones that were not pickable and may have dried out too much, and I know they're gonna have a time eating them. And they're all in the new one.
They are. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Want to do the new one first or the old one first?
Let's do the new one first. Oh yeah.
9.
Got 9 eggs in the new one.
Ha! 4 in the old one.
4 in the old one.
How about that?
And I'm thinking it's the location.
Probably.
Because this one is kind of closer to where it was originally. And that's what I think.
Well, nonetheless, they laid eggs in it, and that's
Yes.
what we were wanting.
That's right.
And we got hens in there right now.
Good.
And look at how clean our eggs are when
They're
they come out of.
so clean and pretty.
I mean, there's nothing on any of them.
So clean and pretty. And that cuts down a lot of time.
Oh yes, it does. I just wish I could go back and get that time that I spent cleaning eggs at the old farm.
Mm-hmm. They fussing. what I do like about these new style nesting boxes they're coming out with, there's no dividers.
Yeah.
So
I like the fact there's no divider.
There's no divider, so they're not all laying in that one nesting box, which they will tend to do.
Let's see if she laid.
See anything?
Sometimes, every now and then, when they come out, it won't roll.
Uh-huh.
But it's rare. But I guess she had already laid. Maybe she was just resting.
Cooling off. She was along for the ride.